Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another holiday special. In this video, we're going to be building a Jack Skellington head wearing a little Christmas hat. So for this pixel art, we're going to be using 3 blocks, and it's going to be black, red, and then some white wool. Now, before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, go ahead and click that notification bell so you're notified when we post a new video, and now, let's get started. So we're going to begin this pixel art by placing 2 black wools. Now, after those 2 black wools, what we're going to do is that we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool on the left, and then we're going to go up by 2 on the left side as well. Then we're going to do the same thing on the right, so we have our 1 diagonal, and then we're going to go up by 2 black wools, because we're of course going to do the little ball at the end of the Christmas hat. That's what we're doing first, so let's get it going. We're going to have a diagonal black wool, and then another diagonal, and then we're going to go up by 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And then 2 going down on the bottom right. So hopefully that made sense. Let me just take a little step back. Pause it if you need to. Remember, I'm going to be taking a couple steps back here and there, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. But you can also feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. So now let's continue. What we're going to do is that we're going to go up by 2 black wools on the right. And then we're going to have 5 diagonal black wools, but we're going to start on the right and then going up and to the left. So here we go. We have 1, then 2, 3, 4, and then finally 5. So there's our 5 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the left. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to go up by 2 black wools on the right. So 1, 2. Then we're going to go up by 3 black wools on the right. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have this so far. Remember, pause it whenever you need to. So we're going to focus on the hat first, of the little Santa hat, and then we'll do everything else. So now let's go back up here where we have these 3 black wools going up. And we're going to have our 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're going to go up by 3 on the left side. So 1, 2, and 3. And then again, we're going to go up by 3 on the left side. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to place 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. Let's take a little step back. Pause it if you need to. Remember, you can feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. I know I've been saying that a lot, but sometimes I get a comment saying, hey, slow down. But you know what? You can control how fast I'm going by hitting pause whenever you need to. But anyways, I'll make sure to go a little bit slower. Alright, so after those 3, we're going to have another 3 going to the right. And then we're going to drop down and have 3 black wools going to the right again. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal. And then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going 1 and 2. Then below this black wool, we're going to place 3 going to the right. Then we're going to move to the left. We're going to go down and we're going to place 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop down again and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are going to have 2 black wools going to the left, so 1 and 2. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 4 going to the left, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 2 going to the left, 1, 2. Then we're going to follow that up by going down by 5 black wools on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to move to the right. We're going to skip 2 blocks. And then on this 3rd block, we're going to place 7 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Now we're going to go back up here. We're going to skip 1 block, and then we're going to place 2 black wools going to the right. Now we're gonna drop back down here on the second block from the bottom. We're gonna attach 6 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're gonna place 1 black wool going to the right. We're gonna skip a block and we're gonna add 2 black wools. Now we're gonna drop back down here and we're gonna have 2 black wools on the left side going down. And then 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the left. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now that's going to be the hat. I know it looks a little funky, but it's going to look absolutely great when we do a little bit more detail. So let's start with that detail. Let's finish the hat. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go up here to this corner. And we're going to place 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then we're going to move to the left, and we're going to add 3 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, and 3. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to add 2 diagonal black wool blocks in the middle here going down and to the right. So right here, we're going to add 1 in the middle and then 1 diagonal. Then we're going to go to the left. We're going to skip a block here, and we're going to place 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to add 5 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this part's kind of tricky because it's part of the hat and part of his eye. So we're going to have to pay extra attention because we're going to drop down and we're going to place 2 black wools going to the left. Then below those 2, we're going to place 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you add 1 block on either side so that it's 4. Now we're going to drop back down here and we're going to do a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Now we're going to drop back down here again. We're going to skip a block below this row of 8 and we're going to add another row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Now we're going to go back to the left below this row of 8 and we're going to place 9 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Now we're going to go back to the left here. We're going to skip a block on this bottom row of 9 and we're going to place 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to drop down here. We're going to skip a block and we're going to place 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to drop back down here, and on the left, we're going to skip a block, and we're going to have those 2 diagonal black wool blocks, and we are counting this as one of the diagonals. And there we go, that's going to be the hat. Now we need to do the rest of the face, and then at the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and fill it in together. But for now, let's continue on this outline. So let's see, where do we attack? Should we go down here on the top? I am filling... You know what, let's go back up here where we have this diagonal, and then we'll, circle around. I know I'm going from one place to the other, but it's kind of weird. There's no, for some reason, this pit slur didn't build like all the other ones where it's, fluid. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get back to building. We're going to place 2 black wools going down on the right. Then we're going to drop down and have another 2 black wools on the right. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 6 black wools going down on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, to the left of those 6 black wools going down, we're going to attach 3 black wools. Then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools. So 1, 2, and then 3. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down again and we're going to have 6 black wools going to the left this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. So now let's continue. We're going to go over here. We're going to go up this time, and we're going to place 4 black wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go up, and we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to attach another 2 black wools right here. So 1 and 2. And that's going to be the outline. We still need to do the eyes and the little nose and the rest of the mouth. But first, make sure you guys have this. It looks really funny. But if we keep building, it's going to look great. So let's just keep at it. So what we're going to do is that over here, what we are going to need to do. So we're going to grab a white, place a white right in that little corner. Because we need to build from it. So now we're going to place 1, 2, 3 black wools in that shape. Then we're going to drop down. And we're going to place just 1, 2, 3. And then a black wool in the middle on the top and a black wool in the middle on the bottom. Now we're going to drop back down again. We're going to place a white wool in the corner of that plus sign. And now we're going to place 9 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this part's kind of tricky, so I'm going to go over it a little bit slower. And just to make it easier, what we're going to do is that we're going to skip a block here. We're going to place a black wool. Then we're going to drop directly below it. We're going to move to the right and place another black wool. Then we're going to go to the top. And right here we need to have a gap of 2. So 1, 2, and then on the third block, place a black. We're going to skip a block and place another black. And then we're going to go below, we're going to try to wedge ourselves in between those 2 black wools, and we're going to place 1 black wool on the bottom here in the middle. Then we're going to skip a block and place another black wool. Now we're going to go up, and then this time we're going to place 2 black wools going to the right, with 1 black wool on the first block of these 2 black wools. And now we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. And you're going to attach the second diagonal right in the middle of these 3 black wools. Now let's take a big step back. We still have to do the eye. Alright, I'm back. We had some technical difficulties, but now let's continue with our tutorial. So we're going to go up here, and you guys see this sets of 2 black ones. Go to the one on the top. We're going to place a white wool to the left. And below that white wool, we're going to go down by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go back up here. We're going to go to the left of this white wool, and we're going to go down by 7 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the bottom of this 7 black wools, we're going to have 1 diagonal going to the right. Now we're going to move to the left on the bottom of this 7 black wools, and we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to move to the left, we're going to skip a block from the top, and we're going to place 4 black wools going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go back up, and we're going to skip a block here, and we're going to place 1 black wool. And that's going to be his eyes. And now it's time to do the nose. So for the nose, we're going to grab our white wool, we're going to go down here, we're going to place 2 white wools, a black, a white, and a black. And now it's time to do what I consider to be the funnest part of any pixel art. It's going to be to fill it in. So what we're going to do is that we're going to do the hat with red wool, and then we're going to do everything else with some white wool. So that little ball is going to be white, and this section is going to be red, and then everything else is going to be white. So you know what? Let me just do the red, and I'll be back. And that's what the red part of the hat should look like. And now everything else, we're just going to go ahead and fill it in with some white wool. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Awesome, and that's what it should look like after you're done filling everything in. So if you guys enjoyed building this pixel art with me, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, go ahead and click that notification bell so you're notified when we post a new video. And you know what, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas or whatever other holidays you celebrate around this time of the year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.